Hey guys, welcome back to Geometry Chess. 69, 6% something, reverse it at 69, haha, funny, Clubstep, let's go! We were so close last time. We're at the end of the video. And I did so well. Kind of. But I failed in a really dumb way because I wasn't really focusing. Well, I was focusing, it's just I accidentally went slightly too high. Unintentionally. I saw the next spike. It was on the bottom right at the end. It's like these early bits here. It's like spikes at the end and spikes on the top beginning bit. Seems to be a theme throughout the level now, think about it. Like, top one has one immediately, the bottom one has one at the end. So you can't just float straight down it. You gotta be better than that. Am I better than that? I'd like to think so, but is it true? I don't know. There's one way to find out. And we are gonna find that out today. Dun dun dun. But there's not much more room to make progress in these videos, man. I just want to finish it. So, focus. Well, I was focused. The problem there was when I clicked, it didn't register. This is what you gotta deal with when you got a wireless mouse. I'm fine with that death. It's the first death of the video. It's a bit of a shame. It wasn't at a point where I was like, god damn, we were so goddamn close. It was at a point where I was like, well, that's a bit of a waste of a minute. But oh well. It's not the worst. But it's certainly not the best. But yeah, I'm fine with it. But yeah, I don't usually have that problem with my mouse. My mouse is usually quite reliable, apart from the fact that sometimes, you know, it does drop inputs, but not super often. It's very rare. But it happens, so that's a bit of a shame. Oh, god damn it, I clicked too late. I was lower than I thought I'd be, and I needed the maximum height jump. I needed it, man. I needed it. I didn't get it. Because I died. Oh well. It's okay. I believe we can beat it in this level. In this episode. I don't want to say that, because I wanted to say it last time. I kind of did say it last time, but we got to 96, which was progress. Which makes this... That was weird, but okay. I held the button. I must have gone at a weird angle and didn't notice, because I held the button. It pulled up the tiniest bit while I was holding it instead of just tapping it. When I let go, thinking it would go down quite far, it didn't. It just went straight into the spike on top. It's like the ceiling, or that spike, had a freaking magnet in it. Not one of those silly little magnets like, oh, the red one and the blue one, they get attracted, and yay, magnetism. North and South Poles. One of those freaking neodymium magnets, or whatever it is, that just is ridiculously strong and could probably, and I think has been proven to be able to break bone if you get your hand squashed between two of them. Do not mess with the power of magnetism. It can be a freaking terrifying force, man. Freaking terrifying. When are they gonna make the first magnet superhero, huh? When will it be? That'd actually be quite cool. Magnet Man. See, that's the name. Magnet Man. It works perfectly. Focus. Oh, it was too late. I was too late. And I've now realised why I keep failing that bit with the early jumps. Because I don't jump into the thing. I can't click late on it. It bounces me straight into it. So it's just really inconsistent for stupid reasons. But also, god damn it. That was such a good attempt. I could have done it that time. I could have done it. It was just one of those times where I missed the goddamn bouncy thing of doom like a massive idiot. It's because I try and avoid the thing and you're going so fast. Like that time I wasn't going fast and I was trying to be fast because of the bit where I died. I died in a way where I needed to be faster, and then I die in a way because I'm trying to be too fast. It's very ironic, but we made it there much faster than we did last time, which makes me think good feelings. But that tends to not last very long, the spurt of being semi-good, so let's try and make the most of it, please. Please, I beg of you. Spare me this one round game. Okay, this one round. Spare it. I beg of you. I beg of you. I was begging of you, game. And then you kill me that way. In a way that very, very rarely kills me. Wow. It's a bit cruel, don't you think? It's a little much. It's a little much. Oh well. Let's do this. There goes the spurt of being good. Back to being bad again. No. No. That's not how it is. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good, and I'm gonna beat it in this video. I'm gonna beat it in this freaking video. Right here. Right now. It's gonna happen. Calling it. It's gonna be the victory video. The VV. It's gonna be called the VV. It's gonna be the victory video. Let's do this! I didn't do this! I wanted to at least go out in a good way, and I even thought about that as a possibility of a death, and it's like, okay, let's just make sure that doesn't happen, and then it did. God damn it. It's just because I don't quite click early enough in the thing. Which is why that bit's inconsistent for me, because I always level out at the same way, and in the same place. But if I click slightly too late, I'll be leveling out the tiniest bit lower, which is at that height. So if I do it slightly earlier, it's at the right height, which is where I need it to be. But I'm not having it at that height. Oh, I didn't even try and bounce. What is wrong with the brain today? God damn. Okay. Focus. It's not that bad. You're doing okay today. You've been doing okay. You got progress. You made it to that bit 3 times now in this, like, just over an hour period. One time you made progress. Second time, or the first time, you fumbled a little bit and got killed in a stupid way because the game's a little bit mean. And last time you died in your own, because it was your own fault. You didn't click quite soon enough. Which is an acceptable way to go. It's just a bit of an annoying way to go, because it's not that hard to do. You just need to do it. It's just because at that point, everything seems to be going so goddamn quickly, and I get there so rarely. I don't know the timing, so I just have to do it visually. And for the rest of the level, it's not super visual. It's more just a pattern that has been just logged in my brain as Clubstep this percentage. Focus. Ah, bonked yet again. It seems like the spikes just aren't spikes at this freaking point. Just, yeah, they're spikes, but they're not. They're just things that look like spikes, but they actually just bounce you. Like, when was the last time I died to those spikes? I just bonk every time. It's like impossible to die to them. It's the worst place to live in the world if you're a spike. Like, what's your purpose in life? To kill people that play this game. Have you ever killed anyone? No. People just bounce off that thing and then get mad. Like, those corners are the freaking trolls of this game, man. I swear. But oh well. Like, the reason why I bonked, and I knew it was possibly going to happen at the time, is because I went to that section, and I let go slightly early in the earlier section, so I pulled up a little early in that bit. Okay, focus. I felt like I had to add in that extra little click. I was so close to not hitting that spike, but I felt like I was going to hit the spike just beneath me. Ah, god damn it. That's why I don't like that vehicle, because if you're in tight spaces like that, if you're slightly in the wrong place, clicking will kill you, and not clicking will also kill you. Or if I just clicked the tiniest bit, the tiny baby slightest bit that was just barely noticeable by anybody's standards, just tippity tap, nobody would even notice it. Stealth click. A stealth click, that's what it would be. But, oh well. We can do this. We've made it there again. We didn't make it to the bounty section that time. We made it there. Now that's proving that I can do this more. And once I do it more, I'll get used to that bit more, and I'll get there more and more and more, and then I'll get good. Because that bit I rarely die at now, and that used to be a freaking massive choke point. Focus. Yep, I was so low. God, when I'm like that, I need to just click earlier as soon as I get into the next portal. The reason I don't is because I'm so close to the wall that if I do it too early, I'm going to just go straight into the wall to my right. But because I have to pull up so much, I get so much height, it doesn't actually matter. God damn it, it's because I went down so early and pulled up so late. Which, it helped me survive. But then I just couldn't quite pull out of it. But oh well, it's fine. We made it there again. We made it through that section instead of dying in it. We didn't get to the little tube area, but that's fine. We made it to that area. I did not click anywhere near fast enough. My bad. But yeah, that was also quite bad. But it wasn't. I don't know. Shut up, leave me alone. We can do this! If I make it there again, I feel like we can definitely at least make progress. I feel like 5 more attempts maximum at the spaceship section right at the end is all we need. I'd like it to be 1. And 1 more, but I don't have the best faith. But let's keep optimistic. I think we can do it in 1. But if not, that's okay. We can do it in others. Because we're going to do it. We will do it. I'm telling you now. That's you, game. It'll be done. Don't care how long it is. It will be done. You get me? I bet you don't. Focus. Oh, I leveled off too early, and then it just dipped really, really far, and I don't know why, because I was clicking before then, and it did not seem to pull up even slightly. That's a bad death, because if I just clicked slightly more, I would have made it straight over there, and there was no real risk. But apparently it just didn't want to pull up. God damn. It's fine, don't worry. We'll get there again. We'll get there again. We're making it there more. That's good. We just need to make it there more and more and more, with a couple mores on top, and more flake and more sprinkles, please. Yes. I have no idea what I'm saying either. I'm sorry. But still, come on. I saw that coming. I clicked far too early on the first one. And I thought I clicked later, so I clicked earlier on the next one, which caused, you know, bad things to occur. That should have killed me. I clicked so late on the second, or on the blue thing. Like, you bounce off the yellow one, you go on the blue one. Like, my finger was on the button for way too long from the first one, so I needed to get to the second one, but I did, luckily. But it was not, like, a super smooth maneuver. It was a bit wonky, but oh well. Okay. Don't panic. Be cool. Calm and collected. We can do this. Like, I'm not actually worried, since tonight I have made progress. For you, maybe not, depending on when you're watching both of these videos. The other one will have been up yesterday if you're watching it of the day this has come out. But yeah, I've made progress tonight, so I'm not going to be sad if I don't make progress this time. I'm just going to be a little bit disappointed in myself. In the game, you don't want that game. You want to bring people joy. Focus. Wow. Don't know what happened there. I wasn't focusing for that entire bit, and I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? And then just started to focus. Like, I had no idea where I was. I got into such a rhythm. But also, that bit, I was so lucky to survive. To the point where I was like, well, when I let go of the button, I actually managed to sit on the little pokey out edge bit. Just before I died, I managed to just sit on it. I was at the perfect height, and wow, that was really bad. I think that was a bonk, I'm not entirely sure. If it was, it would make sense to why I died. Because I pulled up as much as I could, and I could not survive, and that was very low for me to be. Trouble is, my memory has already gone. My brain, when playing this game, it doesn't remember things, it's just like, play the game, play the game, play the game, play the game, beat the game, beat the game, play the game, play the game. So memories just go out the window. If it's a new section, the memory turns back on. And that's what causes me to die. But otherwise, like, you can do this, focus, keep morale high, basically to all those things, but, you know, oh well. Okay, good. Oh, so that stuff does kill you, but it doesn't kill you in the other section. I'm so confused. I didn't even try and land on that, and I did pull up very early, and it did not go up at all. Which isn't making me happy. Like, as soon as I get into that section, I tend to, like, hit the portal, then start pulling up. But it did it so late that time. All I can blame is the mouse. Or the game being a bit of a douche. But I'm going to blame the mouse and hope the game's not being a douche. Because I'm going to say the game's not being a douche this time. Game, you're being kind to me. You're being my friend. See, that was my fault. I accidentally, like, held the button. But yeah, game, you're being my friend. I can do this. I can do this. You're just being my buddy. Thank you. You're being by my side. And I appreciate that, game. So, help me help you. Let me beat you. I can stop recording earlier, sleep earlier, get up earlier, practice Fortnite more, get better at Fortnite, and make everything better. Then I can play a different level, which will be lovely for both of us. Some new scenery. Because I don't think I've even made it past, like, certain parts of those levels. Just because, like, the lack of, like, stars, probably. Or coins, because you don't have stars. We do have stars in this game. There's just lots of different things than you have in this game. There's, like, orbs, stars, coins, diamonds. It's a bit strange. I remember when there was just stars and coins. Stars, like, saying what levels you've done, and what difficulty they were, and other stuff saying other stuff. Coins just saying how many coins you got on. 1 second, focus! Again, it didn't hop. I don't know why it's doing that. It's wasting my attempt, but it's just not hopping. But, okay. Okay, like, that didn't happen in the last episode, it's just been happening in this one. It's been happening, not to say consistently, but it's happened twice in the exact same place. So I don't know why, since I've learned to click early in that section rather than late. Like, it's better to hit the ceiling there, not like that. Better to hit the roof, instead of, you know, doing what keeps happening. Pardon me. But oh well. Come on, game, let me get to the spaceship again. Trust me. Trust me to beat the level in one more attempt. And I promise I will not let you down. I promise. I promise! I'm sorry, game, for raising my voice. I apologize. I'm being nice to you, now you be nice to me, okay? Give me what I wish for. Otherwise I'm gonna have to stop recommending you. Because you're being a douche. So if you're nice, I can recommend you, and then you'll be nice to me, and then you'll be nice to other people that play, and then we'll all be a happy family. If you keep being mean, no one's gonna, like, buy you, no one's gonna like you. You're gonna be lonely. Okay, focus. Just too high. That was very, very hard to survive, if possible. Like, I would have had to click as soon as hitting that thing, because I was still moving upwards, so... That was probably a few frames where I could have survived that. But a few frames early, a few frames late, and I would have died. Like, sometimes with one frame tricks in games, like, well, you can just mash the button and hope to get it on that specific frame. But this one is a bit different. Because I can't mash. I gotta wait and get it just for a thing. It's like trying to, like, say a number. Like, imagine counting to 5, but in your head. Someone has a timer and they say go, count to 5, and try and say 5, like the first millisecond of being 5. But you can't do it early. It has to be slightly late or on it. God damn it, that really killed me. I was like not even on that. That should have been a clip. At least. God damn it. Wasn't focusing that time though, which is a bit of a rip. Oh well, but yeah, like I think my analogy makes sense. Just imagine counting to 5 and like somebody having a calculator that ends in 5. And you've got to try and say it on that millisecond. Or like have the phone in your hand, don't look at the time, try and count to 5 and get it the millisecond, like on 5 or a millisecond later. You're not allowed to do it before or you will fail. And any later than that millisecond and you will also fail. It's probably not that easy. Like, it's not quite the same as this, since this is happening on the fly. But it's a bit tighter timing than a millisecond, I'd say. For that specific thing. Yeah, that was an awful death, and it hasn't happened there for a while. What happened is, I clicked on things in the air, and I clicked just before I hit the ground. Which was the bad time to click anyway, so it would have killed me. But I expected it to kill me, and it didn't. So I had a chance to survive, and I didn't take it, because I'm an idiot. And that time I just didn't hold the button, I just clicked individually, and it killed me. Bit of a rip. Let's focus a bit more this time, because I'm just talking gibberish. Stop talking gibberish. Stop thinking about the number 5. And try and beat the level. This is goal. Goal can be reached if you cooperate. I don't know. I don't know anymore. This level is taking it all out of me. We're so close to episode 20. I wanted it to be 8 to 15. We're past 15. It's because we got to like 40 in the first one. I was like, well, we've gotten really consistent, so it can't be that bad. As much as we're consistent, there's too many of the flight sections, man. It's too many. Oh, that felt like a really bad line, but it was really, really close and it survived. But yeah, like, game, please. I beg of you, focus. Why did you jump? I didn't press the button that early. Maybe what happened is it did the thing where I think I'm going to go through it with loads of momentum downwards because bleh, but that thing just starts with neutral velocity for reasons of I don't understand. And it killed me because of that. That makes sense, but it didn't feel like I clicked that early. But it might have like deceived me to thinking it was early when it actually wasn't, and I thought I was just lower, so it wouldn't have been early if I was lower. Maybe I was just in a rhythm of clicking at that specific time. That would make sense. I think I was in a rhythm of clicking at that time, but because of some reasons, it was not in the right alignment, and then blech. But at the end of the day, I have no freaking clue what happened, so you can just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, that's bad, but also screw you level for killing me in reasons where you really shouldn't. God damn it. I just don't understand why those spikes are the only ones in the game that seem to kill me like that. None of the other spikes are that weirdly hitboxed. Like, the spike's exactly the same as that. Because I assume to make the level, there's like, yep, we have this spike, we have these blocks, and we can just place them down as we want. Like the level editor that we can use in this game. So this game has like a really, really good level editor. You can make levels like this. You can make levels better than this. You can make levels easier than this, harder than this, auto if you want, and look really crazy. But I assume that's how I do it, so I don't know how that one has a different hitbox. It doesn't make sense. Like, I assume they just use the exact same spike. But that one just has a different hitbox to the other ones. Which makes no sense. But oh well, because otherwise, the ones that I'm bonking on, they should be killing me from much further away. So, I don't know. I don't even think on that part that I'm, like, tiny or anything. It's possible that I'm tiny, and that might be what's causing it. My hitbox is exactly the same as it normally would. Yeah, I'm tiny there. Maybe that's what's causing it. I don't know. Maybe I'm tiny, but the hitbox is exactly the same. And if so, that's kind of stupid just in itself. But oh well, focus! I bonked. I had a feeling I was going to bonk, so I tried to level it out. And I did. But even then, it just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay. We can start making it there again. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're only at 25 minutes. That's not actually that far through. Like, at all. Like, it's nearly halfway through the video. If, well, assuming we're going to get to an hour, which I'm pretty sure we will. With, like, probably the same amount of attempts as last time. Maybe it's like more, maybe it's like less, I don't know. If it was exactly the same, that'd be kind of weird, but cool. Even though I have no idea what the last ones were. So if you remember, congratulations. If you went back to check and were cheating, well, that's cheating. Go back to the naughty chair, you. Yeah, once again I died in that section because it's really tight. Blah, blah, blah. Bit annoying, but oh well. It's not the hardest thing in the world. Like, I would say I get through that bit 75% of the time. I'd like to say 80, which I used to, but let's just say not 80 anymore because I keep failing at it over and over now. But I know the line and I know the timings of the clicks. So if I click slightly early, the timings are all off and it goes wrong, but usually it goes alright. This bit is very rare for me to die on, but still it happens. That's probably the place with the least deaths in the entire level, to be honest. Apart from, you know, the final 4%. That has none. Apart from in practice mode, which probably has like 5. If I'm to guess, I have no idea. That's just a rough estimation. Focus. Wow! Oh my god, I sound like the meme kid then where he just goes, wow! Pal! We're gonna be friends. Best friends. It's creepy though, because he looks kinda like how I looked as a child. It's a bit weird, but not at the same time, I don't know. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, that death was really bad because it did not level out. I had just the slightly off intervals apparently, where I was just clicking not quite enough. But then again, not quite enough is better than more. If you do too much, it's impossible to survive. Not enough, it's possible to survive, but I don't anyway because I'm bad. But oh well. Let's do this. Come on. Focus. I could have swore I was going to get up there, but then it dipped real damn fast. I think what threw me off that time is because the bit before then when you swoop up was just really high, and then you go down, and then whoosh, and it's like, you got your momentum changes differently, I guess, because of the steeper angle. But that one is not as steep of an angle, so I thought, hey, it's gonna go this time, but it doesn't because it's not as steep of an angle. Plus, I think I might be able to hit the ceiling there, even though floors that look like that will kill you for some reason. Maybe it does kill me and I got lucky and for some reason it happened. Don't know why I didn't click again there. I think it's because I thought it was the next bit, and then I realised it wasn't, and was like, oh, balls. Okay. Please be better. Like, you're seriously being bad now. You're already being bad, but you're now being much worse. I just want to make it there more. Please. I beg of you. Okay, focus properly. Okay. Good. Made it past the semi-easy bit, which, you know, isn't the biggest whoop-de-doo in the world, but, you know, I did it, so yay! Achievement get. Did an easy thing. We do get achievements doing the easiest levels in the game, so, you know. I remember when I said about me doing some practice attempts on this level and showing Andy the level. We played the first level, and I failed at it. And that was embarrassing, but also laughable. Focus. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. I thought I was gonna die, so for some reason I decided to click more. I was fine. It's because I'm not used to doing sections like that the right way up, or upside down. Right way up, that bit is super simple. Upside down, my brain has to sort of inverse what it knows, so I think what happened there, I got really low and I clicked more trying to go up, but because I was upside down, which my brain was also saying, which mind flooded itself, it screwed itself over. Which, you know, it's my bad, completely, but at the same time, brain, stop it. Just go with what you understand. Don't question things unless it needs questioning. If you made it past the thing consistently, you don't need to question it, okay? Go. It didn't level out though. Like, it leveled out going upwards and then it started to slow down and go downwards when I was still clicking at the same interval. Because, you know, I was at the sort of right interval where going up would have actually been beneficial. Because, you know, I got to go up after that bit. That was really bad. That was real bad. God damn. Okay, please. Focus, play better. Focus, play better. That's all I want right now. Please. I beg of you. Genuine sincerity. Sincerity is a weird word. How do you even spell that word? I don't know if I've ever said that word out. I know I've never spelt it. That's a thing I don't understand. What is the point of spelling tests in school? Because they always pick out the dumbest words. Pick words that often come up in English language. Don't pick words like just weird things that I don't even know what they are. Because that's what our spelling tests were like at school. Does America even have spelling tests? I feel like that would be an international thing, but I have no idea. Okay. Gonna focus and I'll carry on with that subject. Yep. Confused myself. I did what you're meant to do in the other section, where you hold up, get into the thing, roughly flat, hold up again. Instead, that time, it's in a different place, the portal, so my brain didn't quite know how to handle it, so went into the portal with very little momentum, and then held the button and it just put me straight into the death. My fault, my bad, won't happen again, officer. Yeah, what was I saying? Spelling tests. Yeah, they always pick the dumbest words. Words that I don't even know what they meant. I don't understand. Like, earlier in life, it's like, oh, that. Or island. I remember that word confused me, because it's spelled Island. And I was like, well, what's this? Island. Reading it out of a book, and they're like, no, it's island. I'm like, but it's an is, though. But yeah, they always do really easy words, and then it gets to, like, year 6, it's like 7th grade? I can't remember. Now, let me think. Oh, I'm trying to logic it out. America has like kindergarten, then they go to their numbered ones, which is just grade 1, 2, blah de blah. We sometimes have 2 things then the years. So I didn't even jump. I'm trying to use my brain for other things right now. Oh god. We have 2 things, so our numbers would be higher. Yeah, so it's like year 6, so it's like 5th grade, I guess. That makes sense? I don't know. It's either 5th or 7th grade. And it'd be like, okay, here's a word that has like 10 letters in it and begins with I. And it means something. Like, you don't learn what the freaking word means. It's like, okay, spell this word. You just gotta learn the words, spell it out. I never bothered learning the goddamn words. They would just read it out and I'd be like, what the hell is that word? And then just try and spell it out how I hear it. I didn't often get 10 out of 10 in that. I oftentimes got like 8. Sometimes I probably got like 3s. just because, you know, I didn't bother learning the word, because I don't know what the word is. I don't care about learning the thing if I don't know what the word is. Okay, 1 second. Yep, didn't hold the button enough. God damn me. Yeah, like, I don't see why you'd want to learn a word if you don't know what it means. Just, yeah, I can spell a big word, but do you know what it means? Not a clue. I could hardly know what the word means and not know how to spell it. At least then I can say the word. Because if you, like, think about it this way. You know how to spell a word, you don't know what it means. You don't know how to say it and put it in a sentence. You don't know how to spell it and put it into a sentence. But you do know how to spell it outright. So, well done. If it ever comes up in life in a spelling bee, you got it. But if you know what the word means but don't quite know how to spell it, at least you can say it. That's more than what you can do with just spelling a word. But, oh well. Like, especially if you know a word as well. If you know what a word means and you don't know how to spell it, just look it up. Eventually you'll learn it. It's a word you don't know what it means, but you know how to spell it. You're probably not even going to bother. Like, I wouldn't bother. Since I've never used it in my life and I've never looked at that word in my life, so screw it. Also, focus. Wow, that was impossible to survive. I pulled up that entire time and like swooped at just the wrong time, so I didn't even hit the ground. So it just completely screwed me. That's an annoying one. It's like having the perfect angle to hit that spike, which is like almost impossible to hit. Pardon me, while going down at least. And then that one is just... oh, it's annoying. God, it's annoying. I just really, really want to get past that bit. God damn it. I want to get past the bit, get to the clicky mid-air things, get past that. Once I get past that, I know what to do, and I know I can do it. Which is why this level's annoying, because just those bits in a line, they're one bit's hard, one bit's jank. Like, sure, you can say, well, it's like guaranteed to happen if you do it this way, but that's a janky way to do it. It's like, click on it on this exact pixel, and then it's not janky. That's stupid. Focus. I held the button. I held the button. Held the button. It didn't jump. Held the button. That is B to the S. I panicked because I didn't think I was going to make that. But also, F you game for killing me for no reason. Even though, no problem game, I'm sorry, it was probably the mouse, which makes me even more mad because it's my fault. Ugh. I don't want to blame the mouse because it never happens unless it's at the end of the level, and then it just sounds like I'm blaming the equipment when it was my fault when I held the button. So it wasn't my fault. God damn it. Like, in Fortnite, I often blame the game for things. Because sometimes, I'll mash... like, the game is in early access. I think it's perfectly reasonable to blame the game for things when it's in early access. Like, I'll be mashing F1, which will bring up a wall that you can then place. But I can never do that. And by that I mean sometimes I can. The game's a bit iffy. Like, at points I've looked at my keyboard and mashed the button and it's still not brought it up until like the 5th press. It's not even that my keyboard is delaying inputs. It doesn't do it with any other buttons. It'll only do it with my F keys. And not the one that's literally F. Like just the F1 and F3 and stuff. They'll work most of the time. When I need them most to protect myself with walls, it just doesn't work. I don't know why. I'm not pressing Q, which will switch you from weapons to building. It just doesn't work. And it's really annoying, but oh well. Focus. yes, I was going down quite quickly, but no, I was still holding the button and it didn't even pull up. What's that about? Like, that game you don't have an excuse for. There was not even a slight, it's not even that it started to pull up really late. There was no difference in the angle from when it hit the portal to when it hit the ground. And my finger was on the button. Like, you could probably, like, even, like, watch that frame by frame to make sure it didn't tilt. Sure, maybe it might tilt possibly a pixel, but I genuinely doubt it. Oh, that was really bad. I didn't click until I hit the floor. That one was on me. But the other one, no. That's the game. Or the mouse, but, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're only 41 minutes. We made it to the ambit once. We should have made it to the spaceship, but it didn't jump. The game or mouse or being douches. Ooh, body temperature rising for no reason. Maybe it's because I'm just talking about the game. But oh well. Maybe going to the music like that won't distract me. Like, maybe it will keep me to my rhythm. You know, this type of time playing the level, I'm listening to music. I don't even have to like pay attention to listen to music. I sort of know how it goes, but still. Let's not do that. That'll probably get irritating. Focus. Yep, did it again. I did the thing where I don't quite land when I'm trying to. I dip just over the edge, so by the time I'm pulling up, it just doesn't work. I really hate it when that happens. Because it's like, going for the consistent strat. Oh, never mind. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I've still got about, like, probably 18 minutes. I haven't looked at the time, so I have no idea. Okay, we have, yeah, about 18. I looked at the time because all I had to do there was mash a button. So, I had the ability to use my eyeballs. Which, you know, was interesting. Because usually I'm just looking at flashy, bright colors that slowly hypnotize me with their brain drugs. That's what this game is, it's drugs for your brain. But, you know, it's still fun. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Okay. Focus. Yep. Had a pretty awful line. But I had to sort of make do what I had. Like, I need to acknowledge what angle I'm at before I start going up. Because I just go to the consistent strategy that I keep doing. But sometimes, if I'm at a slightly different angle, it goes wrong. Because it's hard to make things consistent. Here's another good example of why. Because I haven't bored you enough already. Basically, imagine it like this. With these bits, I click in the same place almost exactly every single time. There's a few rounds where I click slightly wrong here and there and it kills me. This was a very precise level. With that thing, I can click in the same place roughly every single time and make it consistent. But what about the letting go? With the cube it doesn't matter, with that thing it does. Which is where it gets harder. God damn you. It's the first time I've done that in a little while. It's a bit of a demoralizer. Because it was like, yeah, it's going so smoothly. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, God, I started to blink quite a bit there because something went into my left eyeball once again. Why is the left eyeball target? I do not know. At least it wasn't like when you run along. Why run along? Just when you run. And then it's just a bug. Because bugs are more annoying. So you can feel them move and it's like, get out of my eye. It's horrible. Plus then you like crush them under your eyelid and then they stop moving and it's like, legs everywhere. If that's what happened to you, then you're a lucky individual. Bugs are really bad with humans. They seem to fly into us a lot, which is really confusing. Because we're really freaking big compared to them. Focus. I don't think I should have bonked there. My hitbox felt a little bit wonky. Now, I wondered if I was going to bonk, but I didn't think I would. But my hitbox felt a little bit big, so maybe my hitbox is actually big, and that's why I'm hitting that spike in the other section. I do not know. Why did I hold the button? I also do not know. But yeah, what was I saying? Bugs, yeah, they're douches. I don't understand them. It's like, okay, human, walking, fly. You can fly faster than we can freaking walk, yet you still find a way to run into us. And you have so many eyes, yet you still, pardon me, like, fly into us. Like, if it's a mosquito or something, it's like, yeah, I'm trying to bite you, sure. If it's just a stupid bug that isn't trying to land on you and it flies into you, like, what the hell are you doing? It's like the story what I said before, where I was walking along with my hood up on a non-school uniform day. Don't know if I mentioned that before, but still. Non-school uniform day, I have my hood up. And a freaking bee flew into my hood. God, I failed when I didn't expect to. Like, that was weird. Don't know why I died. I was, like, clicking in beat with what I was saying. And maybe that caused me to die, I don't know. Either way, I thought I was going to die on the top thing, so the fact that I jumped apparently early and apparently late, it's a bit weird. Usually it's just the same intervals every single time. That's what causes the death. Now that was a very lucky way to survive. I bonked and just barely made it. Jesus. Can this happen in other places, please? Where, you know, I need that. So the only vehicles where you can actually bonk. So with this, you can't bonk, especially when it's just spikes. Yeah, you can't bonk off of things with that. You can just sort of, we can, but you know, you're always going to bounce off them in the same way. You can't hold up against it unless you just mash the button ridiculously fast. But I don't know. Either way, come on, we need to at least get to the spaceship part once. I'm begging you. The video is so close to being over. Kind of. 47 minutes, 13 minutes left. When it gets to 50, my brain's like, well, rip. But then that's when I tend to make it, and I don't know why, but I don't believe this time. Because I've been so bad. I clicked so late on that, I don't know why. But we lived. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's make this round count. I'm going to be quiet for this round, just to be max focus. 1 second. Yep. As soon as I did it, as soon as I went down, it was like, yep, that's not high enough. And because my brain is just hardwired now to do that bit the exact same every single time, it didn't go well for me. So apparently that one, I just need to hold the button a little longer, because if I keep doing it slightly short, and then when I go up, it's just killing me. So I need to just hold it tiniest bit longer. Really? That killed me? That seems a bit petty. Once again, just barely clipped it with my face. Like, that was a skim. Like, I know if you graze your face on the floor, it's going to be painful, but still. It's not going to kill you. Depends on what you do it against. If you do it against deadly, deadly things, maybe. Like, something sharp that's laced with poison. Something sharp just being gently grazed against your face probably isn't going to kill you. Because, you know, it's a grazing. It's not like you're being forced into it ridiculously hard. It's just gentle slice. It'll cause a little bit of blood. It probably won't go very deep, to be perfectly honest. This sounds really weird, this conversation. The CIA is currently listening in and are like, oh my god, what are you talking about, crazy man? Like, that's an awkward part of the video if anyone just joined. Hi! But also, how did you just join? Like, who skips to 50 minutes into a video to watch the final 10 minutes? Oh, for God's sake. Maybe it's because you know that... Oh, for God's sake, I'm gonna focus. I don't know why I didn't jump. That was... I don't know. I didn't even click, by the way. So I'm not blaming the game. I'm blaming my brain. How did you hit the blue one? Genuinely, explain to me how that was the blue one that you bounced off of there. Ooh. God, I'm really bad. Like, too bad. But yeah, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, saying like, how did you join at 15 minutes into a video? Maybe you wanted to see me finish the level, because you know I'm not going to beat it before then, unless I just left the game to play for like not half an hour, 50 minutes. Which, you know, I could do. But, oh well. Okay. Please. Final 50 minute, get into the end. We've done it so many times. Out of circumstances where I really shouldn't have done it. Please let it happen again. I beg of you. I will name my first child after you, game. I'll call them Dash, like in the thing, the film. Oh, this is attempt 69. Oh dear God. Yeah, in The Incredibles. Aren't they bringing out an Incredibles 2 soon? I heard they're bringing out another one soon. And Andy said there's probably bringing out a Toy Story 4. I didn't even think they'd do that. Like, Toy Story, Andy's toys. Andy gives away the toys in the final film. Spoilers, but the film is like nearly 10 years old now. It doesn't feel like it. I think I saw it in the cinema. So, you know, I can actually remember it. So it feels weird that it's that long ago, but still. Like, come on. Like, you shouldn't make film. Like, if Annie's not in it, then the film is a flop, in my opinion. No matter how good the film itself is, it's a flop. Don't care. Andy has to be in it. It's just a rule. Andy has to be in the film. They are Andy's toys. Not Andy that we know. Andy's toys. The character in the film. He can't not be in it. It's just... It just won't work. It just won't work. I don't know what the film's going to be like. Since, you know, I don't think it's going to come out until like 2019. And we're not even like halfway through 2018 yet. We're like not even at April. We're getting close to April, but... not April. I clicked before I died. I haven't said that on any of the other ones this time. I've been like, oh, I clicked slightly late. That time I certainly did it before I died. And then I find out there's a new mechanic with that thing where you click and hold and then it only jumps when you let go. That would be a awful control system. That would be so bad. You'd have to pre-click every single time and then release the button when you want to do a thing, which would just be so bad. I don't know. Maybe a vehicle that could be new to this game is like you hold down the button to charge up a jump. Or something. That would be kind of cool. It would be like the little robot, but slightly different. Like you just hold the button, charge up a jump. And then you let go and it'll give you a specific height to that jump. I don't know. Focus. Wow! That was impressive! Legitimately, I'm impressed with that. That was incredible. But also, I don't know why I jumped so late off of the top thing, because I did definitely click before that. Like, The first one I jumped off of perfectly fine. The next one I clicked, and it had a delay before it went down. I was like, well, rip, I missed the thing. But no, it did go, and I was like, I'm alive! And then it just flung me straight into a spike. It just felt like the game knew I was going to die at that point, so it just bounced me anyway to build my hopes up, and then just killed me. But oh well. Oh well. It was a decent shot an attempt, but it didn't last, sadly. That's just how these things go, right? Oh, I'm not happy. 55 minutes. And I'm not in one of those, like, streaks of being good. I'm just not. I haven't even made it to the spaceship this round. I made it close. Whenever I think about it, I'm like, it's so easy to get there. How do you not make it? Because the game is trolly as all balls. And sometimes it's just extremely inconsistent in what it does. So, you know, we've got that going for us. And by for, I mean against. Stupid thing. Tempted to make this another 100 attempt run, just so I can have a better chance to, like, you know, do something productive in this video. Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. We could do something. Like, even if I make it to spaceship section at the end, I'll be happy. I did do the clicks, and it just didn't jump because they have not set that bit up right. I hate it so much. Like, the thing is, you don't jump onto the bounce pad. You just put yourself onto it. So if you come through that bit slightly too early, you land on the bounce pad apparently too early. And that's stupid. That's just really dumb. Launch pad should be a thing where you land on it, or walk to it, or slide to it in this case. You slide directly onto it, like there, not there, the bit before there. And like all of these, you just slide directly onto them, or jump onto them, and it just gets you straight to where you need to go perfectly. That bit's different, completely. You bounce, and then it's just like, you go into the first thing, click on it, next one is just too far away and you can barely get it. You gotta bounce off the first thing really late, intentionally, to get the other one at the right time. Which, you know, doesn't make me happy. You've got to intentionally gimp yourself to give yourself the slightest chance. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Now I'm just filling dead air for the end of the video because, you know, we're not gonna make any progress or get there again in all likelihood. Like, of course there's a chance. Oh my god, we skipped an entire thing. That's not how that works, but oh well. Yep, didn't land it. I've been trying to do that bit differently. Well, I've been landing and then pulling up, but that happened. God damn it. Like, I thought I was going to land that time and then just pull up over it, but I pulled up slightly too early, so I didn't have a chance to land, and then it clipped the thing again. Oh well. Okay, just under a minute to go. Goodbye to my attempts. Didn't do very well because the game's not made very well on that last bit. The game's made perfectly fine, but the level isn't. I meant that. Yeah, don't worry if you don't understand what I just said. I barely understood myself. It was just broken English and gibberish. But still. Okay. It's maybe the last attempt. Possibly. Wish me luck. Wow. That should not have killed me. And also, excuse me, I had to scratch my nose there because midway through that, something started to like tickle my nose and it was really irritating. But also, that death was completely stupid. And I don't really believe it was that my fault, because on the bit at the top, I landed, clicked the slightest bit, and flew straight into the ceiling, which bonked me downwards faster, which screwed me over. And I barely touched the button. Oops, came off. I was going to have one more attempt. Let's have one more. No matter how we die, this is the last one. I don't care. I just want one. I just want one. Okay. So let's try and make it a decent one, where we at least make it that flying bit. I feel like we're going to die to the spaceship section. Not the spaceship, the UFO section. And it's not going to make me feel good. The first UFO one, by the way. The one where it's very tight. It just feels like it's my time to die there. I haven't died there for a little while. So it just feels like it's beckoning me. Which is not good. But oh well. It's time to test my luck. Yeah! Good stuff. Okay, how are we going to do from now? I don't know. Let's see. There's one way to find out. Oh, I bonked. God damn. How many attempts do we have on this now? 2,282. Jesus Christ. 80,000 jumps. Just to put that in perspective, I have 200,000 total jumps. 200,000 total. Almost half on that one level. And a third of my attempts. More than a third. On that one level. But oh well, for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I apologize this is getting really dragged out. It's not my fault, I'm just bad, so it is my fault. I don't mean it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you're enjoying this series. I'll see you guys next time. See ya!